Hello, one and all, I'm GrimpaulCheese, and this is Hearthstone. In case you don't know what Hearthstone is, it's a bit like Magic the Gathering, but incredibly simplified. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, in case you've been living under a rock, well, it's a card game where you do other players, but Hearthstone itself is based upon the World of Warcraft universe, or just the general Warcraft universe, which is the real-time strategy games, and the massively multiplayer online RPG type thing. So, we have three classes we can begin with. We have Mrs. Stabby, we have Mrs. Pew Pew, and we have Mr. I sacrifice my own blood to bring demons into this world. I kind of like the bringing the demons into this world part. So let's pick you.
Shall be mine.
Maybe later. So let's see what we have a choice of. Oh, we got a nice selection of rares. So we have Mountain Giant, which is incredibly good with the raw rare. Well, I believe so. I want to say, first of all, I am no pro of this game. I think the maximum I've ever gone to Arena is 6 wins, maximum. So, don't take my word as anything that you should base upon your entire life upon. If you do that, then, I'm sorry to say this, you're probably going to fall down a giant hole eventually. So you have the Blood Knight, which is very situational. Big Game Hunter, also situational. I'll go with the Mountain Giant because it synergizes well with the Warlock. So I shall call you Harold. Oh, we got some nice cards here. The Undertaker, not so much, since the whole thing about Arena is more about value. Value is everything. When I mean value, I mean these two numbers here, which is attack and health. So we got a Haunted Creeper, which is incredibly valuable, and we got a Harvest Golem. Now, these two are both very good cards, but right now, I need a bit more early game-ish card, so I'm going to pick the Haunted Creeper. Right, so we got the Yeti, Youthful Brewmaster. Dalaran Mage, not so much, as I said, I want value. So, I'll probably go with the Yeti. Yes, I'll go with the Yeti, why not? What could possibly go wrong with going with a Yeti? I mean, after all, he has nice, lovely horns and thick, soft fur that you can just run your fingers through. So we have a Frostwolf Warlord, which is very good for Arena, and so is Spiteful Smith. They're both kind of reasonable. This one, in the end, will at least be a 4-4? Well, I mean 5-5 at very least. We have you, which is alright. I'll probably go with Mr. Greenskin over here, because I'm not going to get a weapon, because I'm a Warlock. I cast spells, I kill people, and sacrifice my blood to the Elder Gods. Oh, this synergizes extremely well, but also that is good if you ever get in a pickle. But I'm going to try not to get in a pickle, but knowing me, I probably will. But as I said, like with this and this, I'm going to play the kind of a metarized Warlock right here. Oh. That's kind of useless because it gains attack equal to your weapon. I don't have a weapon. And that is actually kind of good. I kind of need that. You, not so much. One. I'll probably go with you. Why not? So we have an Elven, a Spectral Knight, and a Murloc. Well, that's a 1-1, that's a 2-1. I already have kind of like a 2-1, but it's kind of better than you. I mean, after all, you're kind of a frogman. No one likes frogmen. And you have kind of cyan hair. Cyan, I mean, kind of turquoisey. Same thing, really. So I'm going to go with the guy who's kind of got ghost in his name. And also cannot be targeted by spells. That's always a lovely thing to have. I don't have any demons to destroy just yet, so that's kind of useless. I have you, and I have you. I need more early game right now, so I'll pick you. Who doesn't love having a nice dinosaur in their thing? Ooh, now these two are good choices. One, well, this is the first one, Never Frogman. Who doesn't love having frogmen, even though I just said something bad against the other frogman? But Never Frogman doesn't come with his own little friend. His own little scout friend. But I'll go with him because he's invisible, so he cannot be attacked unless he attacks. Now we've got some rares. Mana Wraith, not so. It's kind of meh. Mind Control Tech, good in certain situations, but I'm going to go with the Sunwalker for now. Even though I should go with a Mind Control Tech. Oh well. Divine Shield and Taunt is always lovely to have. So what else we have? We have the Yeti, Dark Iron Dwarf, and the Raid Leader. We have a pale guy, a blue guy, and we have a green guy. A very racial pick here. I'm just going to pick. I don't want another Yeti, do I? I could have another Yeti, but I'm going to go with a Dark Iron Dwarf. Just because we kind of need some racial diversion. I mean, after all, she's a cow woman. He's a stone man. He's green. We can have 2 green people. He's blue. We would have another green person and a blue person, so we need a pale person. Now we could go for another Worgen Infiltrator. Could be very interesting. Could. Yeah, I don't want to go with you. I mean, for a free pick. If you're 2 mana, I'll definitely pick you. But you're not. Also, you have massive biceps. Kind of tempted to pick you. That is also very useful. I don't know. It's one of them two. To my better judgment, I'm just going to pick you. This is a... I'm going to pick you because, hey, you come with a nice, lovely friend in your pocket. He literally pops out with his own little dagger and his own little shield, and you come out with your nice, lovely handlebar moustache, with your nice little crotch flap, and we shall rule the galaxy with your bald head. Let's go. And what do we have here? We have... Ooh, a panda. Or do we want to have you? You're a bit too expensive. You're situational, so we'll have you. Now, we've got a very expensive deck right now. Very expensive. We don't have much of an early game, so we need more early game cards. Now, we can either go with you or you. So we're not that aggressive right now. We are kind of aggressive with the abusive sergeants and the Worgen infiltrators, but that's more of a control-ish type thing. So as we're kind of control, I'll probably go for the Zombie Chow. I bet you're wondering, why go for Zombie Chow? Well, it's an early game card, which, and even if it's late game, it's got 2 health and 3 thing for 1 mana. I mean, why not? I mean, after all, he's a zombie guy with purple, pinky hair. He's also wearing short shorts. I mean, if you're ever going to get a guy with pink hair, short shorts, and kind of a hairy chest with rotting skin, who knows how to party? Well, wouldn't you want to pick him? I would pick him, so let's pick him. Demon 5, we don't have any demons, and I don't want to deal 2 damage. For 5, you're not that good. I'll probably just pick you. Let's see here. What do we have? You are incredibly useful. We could pick you for even more healthy treats. But I don't want to pick you. I want to pick you for your nice, lovely ability of freezing people. Freezing's nice. We have a Felguard. That's one of the demons of the game. All demons have a drawback in some way or regard, but they're superiorly... Well, they have basically more superior than... More superior... I'll get Grammar eventually, but he's basically better than any other card that's his mana. But he comes at a cost. We lose one of our mana crystals, which, not that too important if it gets to late game, since he's basically another card which is infamously known for saying the word Tazdingo. He's kind of a Pokemon, but he doesn't say his name. He just says a certain word, and everyone flips out like he's some type of hamburger or some type of nice, delicious pizza with a nice cheese crust. I kind of want a pizza now, but anyway, we want to pick the Felguard. Or do we want to pick you? That's a tough choice. That guy's not too useful, since we don't want him to silence that, or we don't want him to silence you. Be the worst card ever. We'll pick you, why not? We don't have much crowd control, and we'll also pick you. Well, we want a Dread and Fun. We've got a lot of late game, so we'll pick an early game card. It's all about curve in this game. If you've got a nice curves, you'll get well in life. So we have another one of you, which we would definitely not take. We have you who is invisible, but you have 5 health. You're kind of a card for your cost. So I'll pick the guy with a Divine Shield and Charge. Charge allows him to attack immediately, and not immediately wait for his turn. Or we could get another Zombie Chow. So then we can have a massive party all night long, and if we get the right dream, we can have a mega party where nothing can stand against us. We could have that, or we could have someone who can draw a card for us, but to be honest, this is a bit more useful for us right now. Oh, now we got 2 demons. Succubus, not so good, since it's a 4-3, but most cards around this cost is a 3-2. So they could pay a card with a normal cost and just immediately kill that. I mean, after all, she is a bit lush, lumptuous and so on and forth, but, never judge a book by its cover. So we shall go with the guy who looks a bit scary, a bit glowy. He kind of looks like an awesome glow stick to rave around in a giant rave. Our Zombie Chows right here could rave him around, and then we could have a nice wild party. Well, I'd like it, but I'm gonna go with the guy who's heavily unstable, slightly insane, and has a massive amount of explosives attached to him. I mean, who doesn't want this guy? A good firecracker in the evening? It makes anyone happy. So who else do we have here? We have a Kobold Geomancer, a Senjin Shieldmaster. That's the guy who says Tazdingo. And we have a Shadow Bolt. Now, what do we want? We don't actually have much control regarding how to get rid of things instantly. We've got a kind of a good early game. Not much, though. I would like at least a third of the deck to be early. I might just go. Let's see, what do we have? We have four good solid plays. I might just go with you, because you instantly kill something at that mana range. Well, everything aside from legendaries, but now we'll talk about that later. Now we've got power overwhelming. Instantly destroy something, end of your turn, but make it massively powerful. It's like exploding. It's about extrapping this guy to, let's just say, this Velociraptor. Could you imagine a Velociraptor tied with explosives charging at you at a massive speed of 50 miles per hour? No, neither can I. And he's probably going to explode afterwards. As you can see, he's kind of got magic in one hand. Seems to be some type of necromantic ritual in a cup. I wouldn't want to drink that beer, personally. Or he could have a giant flaming drink. You know, one of those exotic cocktails that you have. Drinking them at the same time probably makes him burst within the inside. Or give him a heart attack. Okay, he looks quite old. But, I'll probably go with the explosive guy again, because who doesn't love some random number generator when it comes down to explosives? I know I do. Oh, Hellfire! Booty Bay Bodyguard, not too good in my opinion, since I like my taunts to have more health than attack. Because this might as well just be one thing of like, hey, attack me, I'll insta-kill anything if you kill me at that mana range. Because basically, we could just throw this at this. It basically, a 4 mana could kill 5 mana. Not that useful. A 4 mana could kill possibly unlimited types of mana. But it damages all characters, including heroes. So let's go with you. A good, nice bit of fire, a bit of raving, some explosives. Sounds like a good party. Oh, now, this makes me doubt things, because I've never had a summoning portal in Arena, and I don't think it'd be too good, to be honest. A mad scientist, absolutely useless for 2 mana 2/2, because it puts a secret which Warlocks don't have. I mean, why would we scheme in secret when we can just have massive zombies with raving hair strapped with massive amounts of explosives, with Velociraptors riding them? That would be the best thing to ever come upon in this game, but sadly, such a thing is a pipe dream. Pipe dreams are not a real thing in this game, since they'll probably be stomped on by, let's just say, this giant here. So, we'll probably pick this guy for some more aggressive action. Now we need a bit more of an early game, I would say. Oh, we could pick you and draw a card. A gnomish inventor strapped with more toys than Inspector Gadget himself, and plus has a fancy hat, and has purple hair. Purple hair, fancy hat, what not to like? Like she's hovering. So, we have an Argent Commander, which can be a good opening, or Mortal Coil. We also have another one of you, but we don't really want you. You're like you, but kind of less useful, but yet costing 1 more. So I think I will go with you. Now this is a hard choice for me, because I don't know the value percentage between a Divine Shield on a 3/1 or a 4 damage, but discard a random card for nothing at all, absolutely free. I mean, who doesn't love free cards, right? Burning people for free is like, well, Wild Pyromancer. Oh, if I get a Wild Pyromancer, but I highly doubt it. So, I think well, let's look at my deck, really. How's my early game? I probably might just go with you. I mean, I got a decent amount of early game, actually. But it doesn't hurt, really. I could actually use that to actually just do that extra bit of damage. Because, if you notice, this is 0 damage. And if I got the right card, that also does 4 damage too, but it costs 3 more, but it discards a random card. So I could do 4 damage, I could have that. But, better to my judgment, I will actually choose this lovely blonde girl in this tight outfit with this nice crotch flap. After all, who doesn't love a good crotch flap? I know this guy does. Look, he's so excited, he's yelling, not you. You! Yeah, he's yelling about his crotch flap, flapping around in the wind. Except from hers is right, his is blue. I guess that's how they tell the difference between each other. So let's pick you. And what's our final card? Wow. Sadly, we don't have any other pirates. We don't have any Murlocs. We could have picked 2 Murlocs, but that doesn't justify getting such a card. Well, in a sense, we don't really go towards a pipe dream of a hungry crab and a Murloc. Arena's not where pipe dreams are born, that's where they're crushed. Remember, losing is fun. So we want a Shade of Naxxramas. To me, this is kind of a very actually early game deck, really, I've made here. A lot of early game. We don't have any solid 1 picks aside from the Zombie Chow and the Worgen Infiltrator. We don't have any good demons aside... Well, actually, we don't actually have any good demons. Our late game has to be the Sunwalker and the Argent Commander. Frost Elemental is good for pacifying things, but we don't actually have much of an late game. We should have really focused on that. But oh well, this should do some good. Well, hopefully it will. So, let's play the game, shall we? So now we shall find someone to play in this giant slot machine. Well, hopefully we will. If we don't, then, well, that'd be a start of a problem. We could fight anyone of any skill level with any set of cards. You might have a superior deck of cards, most likely will, and probably well more skilled at this game than I would ever be. Paladin. His name is Mr. Dang. Oh, what a good beginning. We could have a zombie, go into a Bloodfen, and save you in case he plays anything good. We will keep that, as it's a fantastic early game. So I'm going to say hello to Mr. Dang, because why not? Hello, Mr. Dang. How are you doing?
Well met.
Ah, he's a very polite man. Here, have my raving zombie. One thing I love about Hearthstone, you can interact with the scenery, like pop these. Well, you can't really pop them, you can merely make spiders jump out of them. But you can also anger things in the darkness. I don't... Oh. So he's got that, has he? So what I'll do is I will play you and hope for the best.
Wanna blow something up?
Yes, I do. Blow something up, Jimmy. You don't want to blow anything up. I am heavily disappointed in you. I am sorry too. Is there anything I can do in this situation? I mean, I could have done something else, like put out our friend here, but we could have. The word is. Now it's his turn. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do for his turn 2? Is he gonna put out some magical card of absolutely brilliant prosperities? But probably not. He's probably gonna do a nice bearded man with a golden helmet. That could do that. Now, what else we could do is, I think the best thing to do right now is a tough choice, actually. I could tap. What I'll probably do is put you down. And I'll put you down. Why not? It's expending a lot of cards early game. And he's probably at level 4 got a Consecration, which is a giant beam of light which will obliterate everything. But we're going for a bit of an aggressive approach here. Ah, he's got the Sword of Justice. That's actually kind of scary. Oh god, please help me. Zombie Chow, thank god you've arrived. We'll do that and do that, and we'll tap. What do we get? We get a Sunwalker to play at turn 6. Next turn we'll play a Spectral Knight, and he will basically, with his Glory Sword, guide us to justice. Hopefully more justice than this guy will basically get from that sword. Well, hopefully the word is. Maybe. What are you going to play? Anything interesting? What are you going to play? Please not a Consecration. Please, I beg of you, my good sir. You have a spiffy hairdo, a glory sword, and a nice gem. What are you going to do?
Think.
You're thinking? Oh, an Imp Master. Hello. Hello. So that in itself is actually very... Oh god, what else is he doing?
Not on my watch.
Oh, dear. Oh god, the imps are effective. Oh dear my god. So this is a tough choice, because I could sacrifice everything into that little thing there, but I could, the word is. I could. In fact, that is exact... I'm going to clear the board, actually. I'm going to just attack that. Attack that. Attack you. I'm going to put you down, and hope you don't instantly get lynched. If you get lynched, then I'd be very, very sad indeed. We shall attack you to the face, as we want that person to spit out more things. Come on, spit something out. Come on, poop it out. Well, I know you can do it, woman. You may look old in your... Well, you're not really old, you're more kind of got leukemia. But I believe in you. I believe that you can go through it. Now, what are you going to play now? I played a nice shiny card here with a nice mist over it because he's immune to spells. But he's not immune to being manipulated. God damn those faces. Oh, wow. That is actually incredibly powerful. Oh. That probably wasn't the best thing to pick, because I didn't know he actually had that card, whereas the whole fact of Arena and Hearthstone altogether is quite luck, what you'll find. So what can we do here? We can... Is it worth getting you out? Well, it probably actually would be worth getting you out and then clearing the board. Yeah, it probably would be worth just getting this lovely Moose Lady out. Now, Moose Lady, prove your worth to me while I kill everything. Now, the whole thing about this game is, well, Arena in general, is to see who's got the better cards. Because it's a bit of a starvation match. I haven't really been tapping much, and he's got a bit more of a card advantage to me. He's got about 5 cards, and I got 3, so he's got a better situational awareness. Now, hopefully this Moose Lady will get her worth, and she won't immediately die to some horrible combustion. But luckily, she's going to get a nice bearded man out and some golden armor. Remember, folks, gold armor is not as good unless it's made out of proper bling. So right here, he's got some actual good cards. Now, I could actually freeze some enemies with this nice, lovely card. I could. But I also could get this Yeti out and tap. I could. It's a tough choice. What I think I will do is I will freeze. Or will I tap? I think I will actually discard a crystal and get a Yeti. No, I'll tap, I'll tap. No, Yeti. I need to get a bit of a board presence. So first of all, let's get rid of that. And let's attack you straight in the face. Once again, he's got a massive card advantage, and the fact he can summon these people in simply golden armor, which you can sacrifice into that, and they'll immediately die to that little friend, is not the best. But luckily, I got this nice, lovely taunt. I can probably trade. If that is, if he doesn't... Oh, what is that? What are you doing to that little imp with gold? Oh, no. Oh, it's not really an insta-kill. He also summoned something. That's kind of annoying. We got a hyped up imp, and we got he. I don't know what I should do. I think I should get this little green man out and use him while the board is fresh, and do a bit of a sacrificial pacting. After that's what we're all about. Killing ourselves while killing other things. We got a nice Argent Commander there, and what we'll do is we'll sacrifice you into that, and you into that. You may get another card, but I got a bit of a superior hand right now. Well, it's kind of situational, but the fact that I got this guy is amazing. Now, what are you going to play? Anything interesting? After we have got your nice guy with some simply golden armor, and he seems to have little of a hammer. I think it's a hammer. It looks like a bit of a granite maul he's got in his hand. Oh, you've got that card. Oh. That's a lovely card that you have there. And sadly, I don't have anything to get rid of it. Let's freeze you for now. And let's blow some... Actually, before let's blow some things up.
You wanna blow something up?
Now, let's just trade for that for now. And there we go. I didn't really want to do that. But I can't really risk that being around, since he probably has a true silver champion in his hand, and he could probably decapitate my little friend there.
Tazdingo!
And he's got a Tazdingo. Wonderful. Oh, I see his play. He wants me to do that, and... Oh. That was the consecration I was talking about. Probably not the best play I could have done there. Probably was the worst play I could have done there. Now he's got the better hand. So that's, let's see. That's 7, that'd be 9. Okay, let's tap. An Ancient Brewmaster. Ooh. Ooh. Now, what I might want to do is bring that back, actually. Is it worth getting back? I think it might be. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it on the field. I'm going to do that, and put that down, and put you out of your misery. So now he does have enough damage on the board to get rid of his nice Troll-like Drake. But he's a bit purple, so it kind of deserves to die. This is kind of multiple shades of pink and purple. It's hard to tell what the Drake is and what isn't, and what's the giant bolt. So this is the end of the world as we know it.
For duty.
I would highly desire... Oh, thank you for healing me, but I highly desire some sort of Hellfire. Am I going to get Hellfire? I get a Mountain Giant instead. Okay, let's think about this. I could. What I could do... I don't think you could ever think of me actually pulling out a Molten Giant out of nowhere, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, what is your counterplay to that? Please don't have a guy with a giant rifle in your hand. No, you have a Sword of Justice. Okay, that's perfectly reasonable too.
Justice.
But you have that guy. And that's gonna be a, oh god, a 6-7. Wow, you were lucky to get 2 of those. So I need to clean his hand out. That is a must. So what are you going to do, my friend? So you're 4-4. I can keep you around for a little bit longer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge my little friend here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. And what do I want to get rid of? What's more of a threat? I would probably say you were definitely the bigger threat here. And that's probably going to die very, very soon. So what I want to do is now get you back in my hand. So he can charge again next turn. Well, not really next turn. It was either that or getting that guy back, but I don't have any cards in my hand. He's kind of top decking right now. Top decking is where you basically get your hand as soon as you get him. Now, what are you going to do? You're basically dead. Oh, you did that. You're attacking me straight in the face. Not very nice of you, but I'll accept it nevertheless. So now you have enough damage to take out that guy. You can take out him. You can take out him. Now, I will put you down.
To Northrend!
And you down.
For the crusade!
Victory!
Let's get rid of you. Let's clean the board. Now, what's that card of yours? Please not be another consecrate. If it's another consecrate, I shall cry. It's a secret. Right. Secrets are very interesting in this game. That could be anything. That really could be anything. In case it's repentance... Well, not really repentance, I think it's repentance. I think it is, but either way, what we'll do is put someone out with 1 health, and we shall attack you. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Okay, so it's nothing relating to that, so it's probably relating to you.
Or die.
It's revenge. Okay, I know what it is. So right now, I have the massively superior hand. So I just need to make sure he does not get 2 things. I think I got lethal, actually. I think I'm 1 off lethal. 1 off. So what's that in your hand? A Grubati Berserker. Now, please be something interesting. Please be something I need. Thank you. I love you. Let's attack you, attack you, attack you. And we have 1. Actually, what we would do is just say, well played, and goodbye, my good sir. Now we've got the massively powerful Grubati Berserker, loaned to venture on forth. And that's the first fight. And I think that went pretty well myself. And we have our first win. So I will see you next time. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Take care.